Thank you for joining in for our 220th Bright Beginning Toastmaster meeting. I want everybody to say it's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day.
Thank you. Thank you. So, before we start, I want to tell you that the purpose of this meeting today is to support each other in building our communication skills, leadership skills by creating an inclusive environment where we share, give give Toastmaster space to speak and share positive feedbacks. Before we start, I want to set certain rules for the people who have joined online and who are physically present here. I would request everybody keep their phones on silent. Please refrain yourself from talking on topics like sex, religion, and if you are moving, if you're joined online and if you want to go out of the room, please switch off your camera and refrain yourself from sending messages in the common chat group. I would now like to announce this meeting as open and want to hand over our stage to the TM mod of today, Toastmaster, presiding officer for today, Toastmaster Mayank. Over to you, Toastmaster Mayank.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vidhu. And indeed, it is a beautiful day because our club is witnessing the presence of the Toastmaster leadership today with Program Quality Director, Toastmaster Gaurav Chaudhary, who is also the member of our club, our Division Director, Toastmaster Anjana, and Area Director, Toastmaster Jagat. Thank you so much to each one of you for gracing this occasion and and giving us insights later to help us ramp up the club better and take it better, move it forward. Every year, there is different situations and weathers that encounter us. For the past few days, what Gurgaon and most of India is witnessing is intense rain, right? A sudden downpour, which we believe our sewage system is unable to handle. Similar is concept of learning. If you are learning every day, you will be able to absorb it. But if you pick up a lot of learning on one day, just before an important meeting, you decide to, just before your interview of IMs or MBA session, you want to pick up learning session in just one day, you will not be able to handle it. And that's why we have Toastmasters meeting that happens every week because we believe in receiving some downpour every week, able to absorb. Otherwise, it will all go down the drain. With this, I pass on today's meeting to Toastmaster Anshuman to take forward today's meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Anshuman.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Man. And before we move on, I'd like to quickly invite Toastmaster, soon to be Toastmaster Nikita, to introduce herself to the club. So, soon to be Toastmaster Nikita, can you please share a brief introduction about how you joined, why you joined, and what do you look forward to in the meeting?
Hello everyone, I'm Nikita, and I joined because I've always been interested in public speaking, but not a good public speaker. Good one-on-one, but when it comes to like a group of people, so I have trouble addressing them. And many of the folks, like friends of friends, were joining Toastmaster, and they were having a gala time, and giving speeches, giving toasts, like yeah, expressing themselves. So years ago, I got across such individual who was a part of the club, and from then on, two of our, like, I and some other friend decided we'll join the Toastmasters club, but kept on procrastinating. So currently, for I decided that it's in the area, so I share. So yeah.
Amazing. And just checking, do you stay in Gurgaon?
Yes, I do.
Right. So you can definitely join our meetings in person next
Yes,
time.
Yes.
And I think it's a similar story for everyone. Even I think my first Toastmaster meeting was in 2011. Then I did not join a Toastmaster meeting till 2019. So that was, I did not procrastinate. I did not know meetings exist. But as soon as I got on the train of joining a Toastmaster meeting, it's been 5 years and it hasn't stopped. So I'm sure a bright beginning is going to be that bright beginning for your Toastmaster journey. And I look forward to you joining our future meetings on a regular course. And
Thank you.
today's theme, yes, Nikita, look forward to having you in person or online as it suits you. And today's theme connects to what you're talking about, Toastmasters Nikita. It is miracles in life. Miracles. Miracles we have thought about in the Disney movies, we have seen in fantasy movies where something unexpected happens. So unexpected that you feel, how could that event happen? For example, when I was scouting for a Toastmaster meeting once, I got an opportunity to see a poster down the alley to see, oh my God, there's a Toastmaster happening right in the basement of my co living space called Flock. And when I entered into the meeting, I still vividly remember distinguished Toastmaster Rupinder giving a 7 minute speech where I was hooked. I was zoned into what he was speaking word by word. And that was the starting point of my Toastmaster journey. And till date, for me to continue for 5 years, for me, is a miracle. Because I never thought I'll find an opportunity, a platform like Toastmaster, where I could be hooked in and go on to this learning journey. But that is about Toastmasters. How about personal life? My current company is one of the top companies in the world in terms of many resources it provides. I never felt I could get into the company, to be honest. In my MBA days, we used to do a lot of case studies about Google. That Google has so many resources, it gives you free food, free lunches, free massages, free X, free Y, and obviously you get into the best talent pool possible. The hiring there is extremely difficult. You have 8 interviews and it's almost impossible to get to the ninth where you're finally recruited. I used to lay down on my bed and dream, can I ever be part of such company? And I felt that it is not possible at all. And then one day I got a message on LinkedIn, Anshuman, do you want to be part of Google? And I was like, hell yes, why not? And it was from a legit HR, Google's HR. So I thought it's a scam. It might be something to loot me. But it was actually from the Google HR asking me, do I want to be part of Google? And how that happened is that in my college, I was part of the placement cell. I drove the placements, and Google was the first company to come there. And the HR was added to my LinkedIn profile. So they were doing a project to hire good recruits from LinkedIn, and I was one of the applicants to soon to be part of that project. And as you can imagine, I applied. There were just 3 interviews in a single day, and I got through a company which I'm part of 11 years now, more than 11 years. So I consider both Toastmasters and Google to be a miracle that happened, and I've continued that train till date. I'll pause to know from you that has any miracle in life happened where you felt that this is something that is beyond my wildest imaginations. This is something that happened to me. I could not think of it before. I can see, yes, Toastmaster Shonak, I can bank upon you to share one experience, definitely. So if we can hand over the mic to Toastmaster Shonak.
Good morning, Toastmasters. Today, as Anshuman, you rightly said, we all are humans and we all believe in miracles to be happen. And I have the similar story where I was interviewed for Ericsson just after my graduation. And that was not even in my wildest dream, even, that I'll be able to clear that, because I didn't got any time to prepare myself. And the details which I had got from the people, that their recruitment process is pretty much stringent, where you need to appear for the written examination for first, followed by the different set of interviews later on. And that written exam consists of a lot of sections from networking and a lot of other technical areas, where I was not prepared just in a daytime. And to my surprise, I cleared that thing. And that was not less than a wonder for me. And there are other examples as well. I can't think of, but yeah, I mean, if what I am here today, it's not less than a miracle. Thank you so much.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing Toastmasters, Shaunak. I know I started with work examples, but I'd love to take any non-work examples too. So if any one of us has any non-work example of a miracle, yes, Toastmaster Vidhu.
So, the miracle for me is my daughter, because I was not even expecting a kid at that time, because I was very, I was not able to. I never thought that I'll take that responsibility. But then, when I got my daughter, then I realized that how beautiful it is to have a child. And every single day I cherish, my, like, the moments I spend with her. And every single day is so magical with her. I never realized, and it's just a miracle in my life. So,
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for sharing Toastmaster Vidhu. Yes, Toastmaster Gaurav.
Yeah, before joining Toastmaster, I had few friends, my college friends or my company friends. Then after joining Toastmaster, I made so many friends from. Right now, I have friends from CA industry. I have friends, doctor friends. I have friends from this technology field. Then after that, I took role of division director. Now, then after that, I made friends from this entire Gurgaon. Then after that, I now I have friends from so many other countries as well. Then after joining Toastmaster, I got a lot of advantage, and now I have friends everywhere. This is the advantage of joining Toastmasters.
Definitely. And
Now,
I
if
think
I need any help, then I can contact to anyone, and I think most of the members are always ready to support me.
definitely Toastmaster Gaurav and I have been a beneficiary of your quest to make global friends and be part of your division director in our PQD team. I think for me, that also is definitely a miracle. So miracles do happen when we are thinking at a baseline X, and what the event happens is 10x of what we are thinking. For example, I'm not expecting a job in global MNC, and beyond my wildest dream that happens. I'm not thinking about having like building my family, and in a beautiful way, I build a family beyond my imagination. So in the meeting, we'll explore how miracles happen. Is it a science? Is it just praying to God? Or is it a combination of both? And how we can manufacture miracles consciously. But before we do that, I'll just like to introduce the structure of the meeting in the interest of our guests. So our typical Toastmaster meeting is composed of three sections. We have a prepared speech section, where typically a speaker gets 5 to 7 minutes to speak on a prepared speech of his or her choice. Then you have the spontaneous speaking session, where you get 2 minutes to speak on a topic given to you on the spot. And last but not the least, we have the evaluation section, where general evaluator and his team, his or her team, evaluates you as a role player and the meeting as a whole. And to do that, we have none other than Toastmaster Mayank, who will be heading the general evaluation section today. And I'd like to invite Toastmaster Mayank to introduce the general evaluation section and also the role players. Over to you, Toastmaster Mayank.
Then it is my responsibility to evaluate the meeting as a whole. And in this journey, I am not alone. I have speech evaluators, which is Toastmaster Vidhu, who will give a feedback on both the two speeches being delivered today. On as a timer, we have Toastmaster Jagat. I let him come here and introduce his role. Please carry the timer cards, Toastmaster Jagat.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bank. I hope that I am audible. I'm
Yes, you're
audible,
audible, Toastmaster Jagat.
loud and clear.
Yep.
Am I looking smart? It
That
means I'm asking.
Toastmaster
I'm
Gaurav can
my
confirm.
okay. Today again, I got a chance that where I have to play a role of timer, and for our guests, that this is very crucial role because apart from public speaking, communication skills, we also learn the time management in Toastmaster, and this helps us in our professional and personal life. And now I want to share that as shared by that Guru, that sorry Anshuman, that we have the three sections prepared: impromptu, table topic, and the evaluation. In prepared speech section, the speaker will share a speech. Timing would be 5. I will show green card. 6. I will show yellow, and then red at the 7, and he will or she will get 30-second grace time. And in table topic, we will call the speaker for impromptu speeches, and minimum time is 1 minute. I will show green. I will show 1.5 yellow, and then I will show red card at the end of 2 minutes. However, they will get 30-second grace again. And if we will cross the timing, it means that we need improvement. I will not say that the disqualification, because this happens in the contest only. So this is our playground, practice ground. So we read that if we cross the time or we are under the time, that means that we need some improvement while we delivering the speeches. Apart from that evaluation section, evaluator maximum time would be 3 minutes, and I will show card 2 minutes. I think 2 minute green card, 2.5 yellow, and then at it 3 red, because we have the limited time and evaluation should be done within the time. And that's it from my side. I will share my report at the end of the meeting. Thank you so much. Over to you.
All right. So with now, I would like to invite on stage our counter, Toastmaster Anshul. Toastmaster Anshul has getting up for one role at a time, and he's mastering each role at a time.
Yeah, there's a new role for me every meeting. So this meeting, I have taken the role of the R counter, and as an R counter, my role is to listen to every speech very carefully and look out for words which we call filler words, like and also some words that we use as crutch words that are I mean, you mean, by the way, and but. So I will be noting down each speaker's filler words, and at the end of the section, at the end of the meeting, I will give my report. Thank you.
With Toastmasters, you also acquire the skill of leadership. And leadership has a big important role of identifying the right person for the right job if somebody is not available. And I did that duty by identifying Toastmaster Shauna to be the grammarian of the day. Toastmaster Shauna, please come on stage.
Thank you so much, my fellow Toastmasters and the guests here. As a grammarian, let's start with the word of the day. Since it's a beautiful day, the day of the word is magnificent. What magnificent signifies, it's something extraordinary. So let's start using this word as part of this meeting. And whenever anyone will use this word, we'll give a thumbs up. As a grammarian, I'll take care of the grammar that as part of the speeches that the people will be delivering. And if there are what I will highlight the good words, and the words which can be improved as part of the overall report at the end of the meeting. With that, I'll hand over the stage back to the Toastmaster Mayank. Perfect. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shauna, for picking up that role. And yeah, please grab some water. Huh? You have a long meeting to go on. I would like to now hand over the stage back to the Toastmaster of the day, and I will come at the end to present my report when called upon by the Toastmaster of the day. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Anchuman.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Mang, and thanks a lot the evaluation team for sharing your background on what role you will be performing today. And I look forward to comprehensive report from everyone. Now we enter into the key part of the meeting, which is the prepared speeches. And today we have two star speakers to head the speeches for today morning. We'll start with Toastmaster Gaurav, who will be sharing his L2P1 speech. But before I do that, I'd like to invite his speech evaluator, Toastmaster Vidhu, to share the speech objectives for Toastmaster Gaurav. Over to you, Toastmaster Vidhu. Toastmaster Vidhu, you're on mute. Sorry.
So the purpose of Toastmaster, I'll cover. The purpose of the Toastmaster Gaurav speech is for him to identify his primary leadership style, to share some aspect of his primary leadership style or discuss leadership styles in general. The title of his speech is My Leadership Style, and he will be covering his P1 L2 level from innovative learning module pathways. Over to you, Toastmaster Gaurav.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Vidhu. What is leadership really? What's your answer? Someone who is in formal position of power, or whoever rank above than you, or the person who is having corner office with high salary. Those might be the traditional perception, but it is important to recognize that anyone can be the leader. Yes, that means you too. For example, Mayank is a leader, Naman is a leader. You all are born leaders. In my perception, a leader is somebody who use their own actions and behavior to influence, help, and support other members for achieving that member's goal. It may be in office or in Toastmasters or in home. Even if you are not managing a team, then but you might get chance to lead the team. For example, your lead is not present, then you will have to manage your team. For example, if you are holding a meeting, then you will have to act like a leader. You may get leadership opportunities anywhere. For that, it is not mandatory to be have a leader, but you all have leadership skills. Day for yesterday, I received call from Ansuman. Ansuman told me, Gaurav, you will have to deliver your speech. I replied to Ansuman, Ansuman, my speech is not ready. It's difficult for me to deliver speech day after tomorrow. But he tried to persuade me that Gaurav, you can deliver. Perfection is not required. Whatever you have, you can just come and deliver. Finally, I accepted his request. For me, Ansuman is a leader because he went beyond the limit. He pursued me. For me, he is a magnificent leader. Now, why is it important to understand your leadership styles? Anyone? Understanding how you lead and want to lead will give you a better sense of control over the size and scope of your team. Our leadership style is a whirlpool of our strength, our knowledge, our experience, our belief. And by knowing our leadership style, we can align our whirlpool with the mission of our company or our organization or our Toastmasters club. For example, Mayank is a leader. He is a lawyer. He is having Toastmasters experience. He is having professional experience as he is working as a CA. He is using these whirlpool of knowledge along with his leadership style to run this club, and he is helping all the EC members, and he is helping all the members for achieving their goal. Then he is a leader. If I talk about my leadership style is an amalgamation of various styles. I will just explain all these styles. And in my leadership styles, I use 30% transformational leadership, 30% servant leadership, and 30% situational leadership, and 10% autocratic leadership. First, I will explain about the transformational leadership. These leaders are all about making improvement and finding better ways to get things done. And as a result, they inspire their members, they empower their members for doing extraordinary things. They give chance to their members, they give breathing room to their members so that they can do the innovative ideas, they can work on the innovative ideas. And these are magnificent leaders. And by giving this transformational leadership, they develop some leaders. As a result, they establish some bonds with these members.
Magnificent.
They create a positive environment within a club, within a society. But sometimes we face problem because there are few organizations where we have some certain guidelines, they have some certain rules and regulations, and it's difficult to apply this transformational leadership. For example, we have TCS or C&I. They have procedures and guidelines for each and every activities. Then you cannot adopt the innovative idea. You will have to follow their rules and regulations. But at the same time, if you take example of Google, in Google you are free to do anything. You can just empower your member employees. You can just ask your members to take innovative decisions, innovative ideas for doing his work. I would like to share one example. This year, what I am doing, I am just pushing our members for achieving DTM award. I am planning 11 DTM in our district, one DTM from each division. And in this way, what I am doing, I am just pushing these members for doing extraordinary work. And they are just trying to improve themselves, and they also need some credit. For example, they need some sponsor credit, they need mentors credit, and then I'm sharing these details with our CDD team because they are searching these sponsors and mentors. Then in this way I am getting three advantages. First one is I'm empowering our members for achieving the award so that they can improve themselves. Second thing, what I am doing, I'm helping other teams, for example, CDD team, for sharing these details. And a third thing, what I am doing, these DTM, they are just empowering their fellow members. They are empowering their members for achieving triple crown. For they are helping these our fellow members. Then in this way, we are creating one positive environment. This is the example of transformational leadership. By one action, we are achieving three goals. My second leadership style is servant leadership style. Servant leadership style operates with standard motto: serve first and lead second. Rather than thinking about how I can inspire members to follow myself, I put my energy to find out ways how I can help others. I put my energy for finding ways so that I can help other members. And this approach boosts moral of our members. And with this help, I'm creating some positive environment so that and I'm building trust and relationship with other teams as well. And sometimes it's very challenging for this opportunity that I will explain with the help of one example. For servant leadership, I would like to share two examples. I hope you all have seen the posters in various WhatsApp groups. In our district, we have various teams: equity team, CGD team, and PR teams. And every day all the teams are preparing the poster and they want to share these posters first in all these WhatsApp group. Then what I do, I give chance to these teams. Please share your poster. Then I will share my poster at last. And with this approach, I face problem. Some of my team members say that why you are giving chance to other teams. We also want to share these posters in WhatsApp group. Then I just convince our members that we will share our posters later on, no problem. Second thing, I'm leading the team. And what I do, I try to help my members as my employees as much as possible. Then in this way, what I devote some time, and in this way, it hampers my work as well sometimes. But I try to help my members in my team as much as possible. Now coming to the third leadership style, that is autocratic leadership style. I hope you all have heard about democratic leadership style. In democratic leadership, it's just like as Indian politics. In Indian politics, we have various parties like a BJP, Congress, and this Aam Aadmi Party. In democratic system, we take feedback, suggestions from all the parties and all the members. But in autocratic leadership, that is just opposite to democratic system. And in this, we take decisions without discussing to other members. And then after that, I convey this decision to my teammates that you will have to follow this decision. And I also suggest how to follow this decision. And this autocratic leadership is, we can just say that it's my way or highway. And in this, this is the requirement of time. And sometimes we take decisions without discussing with our team members, and because this is the requirement of that particular instance. Uh, if I remember one example, 1 year ago, my boss called me that Gaurav, we have to remove one person from our team. Then I told to my boss, sir, just give me 1 hour. First, I will discuss with my team members. Then after that, I will convey to you the one name. Then he told me, Gaurav, we will have to take decision immediately. We don't have time because we want to shift one person to other teams, and for that we don't have time. Then I suggested one name. Then after that, came to my I came to meet my team members. Then I said that this Mr. Raj, he will be working with some other team. And then after that, all the team members started that we cannot remove Raj because he is a very important person. And but sometimes we have to take the decision because this is the requirement of that particular time. This is the autocratic leadership, and I think this autocratic leadership is common to everyone, and you all take autocratic decision in their life. And last leadership is situational leadership. These situational leaders are very flexible and they are adapt their approach to the specific circumstances. And in our life, we take situational leadership decision. And these type of leadership generally we have seen if our team is constantly changing, or if our office location is changing, or if we are switching our job, then we face such type of problem and we have to take some decision, situational leadership. If I share one example, 2 years ago, I was facing some problem in my family, some financial problems and some other problem. Then I took decision that I I will leave this country and I will shift to some other country. But I did not share this decision to my wife. Then, after taking all these decisions, I shared this news with my wife, and then finally I convinced her that we will be shifting to other country. Then sometimes, by considering the situation of time, we have to take decisions. We have to take some situational decisions. There is one more example. If I hope you all are remember, 1 month ago we were planning one training, and at the last moment we cancelled that training because I received so many calls from top leadership and few clubs that we need a TLI. We cannot, and this table topic module we can arrange later on, but we cannot arrange this TLI in upcoming month. Then we should arrange this TLI first. Then after that we can arrange this table topic module. And for that table topic module, we already arranged the trainer and we received 130 registration. But at the last moment, we took this decision and we cancelled that training. And this is the one example of situational leadership. Sometimes we listen to some other members, some other leaders, and according to the situation, we change ourselves and we change our decision. My leadership style plays a crucial role in the success of educational program, training, and overall members development. My leadership style has influence on the district culture, effectiveness of the training, and how well members reach their educational goals. I have identified my leadership style. I will improve these styles further for the benefit of myself and our district members. What about you? I urge you to spend time, identify your style, and try to work on your magnificent leadership style for the benefit of our member and yourself, and make this place better place for learning and development and growth of our members. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Gaurav. And you were not thinking about giving this speech. And today you were in a roller coaster ride where you shared so many anecdotes and stories, which for me definitely were relatable. And I could connect a few dots about where your inspiration to be a great leader comes from. And definitely, I, as an individual, have learned so much from you as a leader. And I right now also genuinely look up to you as one of the, I think, the best leaders within the Toastmaster community. So to learn from your anecdotes and stories, it was definitely quite inspirational. So thank you for sharing that. All right, now is the time to move on to speech two, which is going to be debut speech for Toastmaster Aryan, and we really look forward to it. But before that, I'd like to again invite Toastmaster Vidhu. First of all, thanking her for taking up dual evaluation roles and sharing the icebreaker speech objectives for Toastmaster Aryan. You're again on mute. Sorry. Let me.
Aryan will be delivering his first speech, icebreaker speech. I call upon Aryan on the stage. Toastmaster Aryan.
So yesterday, when I went onto YouTube to look at other people's icebreaker speeches, I didn't find any of them very interesting at all. None of them was magnificent. None of them was extraordinary. And I wanted to do something different. And so I decided that I would do something completely different. First, I noticed that everybody was stiff, everybody was anxious. And so I decided that the first part of my speech, I will be very open, I will be very confident. And that way, I won't be anxious. If I can act confident, I won't feel anxious. I will be confident. Today, I want to share with you one story about myself that would most define me. This takes me back to ninth grade, right before COVID, when we would do a lot of messes in our school. We would make a lot of messes everywhere. I was hanging out with a best friend of mine, and at the time, we were completely not serious about studies at all. So my workbooks, my notebooks, both of our notebooks would be completely empty always. So one time, we were playing tic-tac-toe in my workbook, where there was supposed to be answers, but there was just tic-tac-toe. And he told me that he wants to write some cuss words in my workbook. And I told him, don't do it, don't do it. And he didn't. And right afterwards, I went to the washroom, and behind my back, he wrote it into my workbook and kept my workbook in my bag. The following day, the teacher came by and she asked for our workbooks. Even though both of our workbooks were completely empty, we both submitted them. And not knowing, my workbook had cuss words inside. A couple hours later, the teacher comes into my classroom. She asks me to come with her. And she takes me to the senior leader to get me suspended. She shows me what's written in my workbook. And now I'm screwed. I don't even know who wrote this. The teachers think that this could not have been me because they checked the writing in the workbook with my exam results, and my writing was completely different from it. Just to take that fall for my friend, I tell them that this is my writing, that I can write with both my right hand and my left hand. And this is not my friend, this is nobody I know. I don't know who this is. This has to be me. I take the fall and they get busy for a couple hours. They leave me in the staff room, they go take a couple of classes, and after a few hours, they come back, they take me to the principal to see who has done this. What will happen now? I keep trying to convince them that this was really me. Call my parents, suspend me, send me back home. And coincidentally, my class teacher begins walking by the principal's office. She sees me inside. I was completely shy in front of the teacher, so she never saw me talking. She comes in, she sees what is happening, and she doesn't even believe that this guy could have done something like this. This student has never spoken in front of me. How could he have done this? He's so kind, he's so polite. And now everybody is on to me, investigating who has done this. This could not have been you. They're asking me, is it this person? Is this friend of yours? Is it a bully? And I'm trying to convince them, no, it is really me. And just in time, my class teacher figures it out. She asks me, was it this person? It has to be this person. And my friend ends up getting caught. I tried to take the fall for him, and I'm still proud of that today. I would do the same. And in the end, even though he ended up getting suspended, our friendship has been stronger ever since. That's all for today. I know the green card hasn't been shown yet. I didn't plan on talking about anything more. Thank you, Toastmaster. Practice. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Aryan.
Toastmaster. Thank you.
We do not require excess words to speak powerful value, to give powerful value. So I think in whatever time you spoke, you delivered a lot. And it's quite inspiring to see you come and share your life story. And also, you research on YouTube about how other icebreaker speeches were and how you can exceed that icebreaker speech expectations. And I think for me, you outperformed. My icebreaker speech is, I think, the most embarrassing thing available on internet. So definitely, I think that's something uh, for us to take away. And I'll just mute for clarity. And definitely, I think your icebreaker speech is now also going to lie on internet for you to view for the long run. And it's always such a wonderful memory for me to go back to that 5 years back, look at my icebreaker speech, and be embarrassed about it. I think that's a good fun time activity I have, a personal fun. And for you, I think you will be inspired by your own icebreaker speech because definitely you use the speech stage widely and were able to deliver something we'll remember for long. Now we enter into a section for which Toastmaster Anjana and Toastmaster Jagat have joined today. Primary Toastmaster Anjana, who's our division director. I'll request Toastmaster Anjana to first of all, since she is, I think, graced our club in the new role for the first time. So I'll request her to introduce herself first and then take us through a learning session, special learning session that she has planned for us today. I'd like to hand over to you, the stage to you, Toastmaster Anjana, to take it away. Uh, Again, unmuting required.
Toastmaster Anshuman for inviting me today. As we have explained and we have publicized that in Division H, we are having a drive where we are going to guide already existing members and we are informing the new members who are recently going to join the Toastmasters what is the benefit, how you can join it, and after that, how you can plan delivering your speeches. Many things are happening in my PPT. And if you are asking me who I am an IT professional. I have my own company with the name Recon Computers, where we provide corporate trainings and develop softwares, websites, web applications. I joined Toastmasters in 2018, and I was just finding out, looking for a speaker for one of my organization, where I heading as a chairperson in that association. When I came to seek for Toastmasters, I liked the structure. And I thought, okay, let me join it. And the important thing which I like the most is evaluation section. Because wherever we go, professionally or personally, we find it very difficult that people say in a very critical way evaluation. Just because of that, people leave the organization as well. So that is why I joined this. And now I will not take much time for my introduction. I will start my presentation, which is guide new and existing members. What are the benefits and why you have joined Toastmasters? Testimonials of many experienced and new members as well, so that you can see different areas how you can apply that. So am I having the sharing rights, Anshuma?
I can just share with you, ma'am. Toastmaster main,
Yeah,
which
I
one?
have.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, is everyone is able to see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Now tell me one thing. Uh, celebrity you like the most? Anyone? Huh? Elon Musk. Okay. Anybody else? Not Indian?
Mahindra.
Oh my God. Okay. Musk. Why? Okay. What do you do basically in college right now? And do you think that, okay, that particular lecturer or that particular officer, maybe admin officer, you want to be like that? Sometimes, yes. Why? Because we see some different things which keeps that person different from the group. But how it happens? Because that person has taken some time to himself or herself to improve upon. And these days, what is the main important thing to learn? If you are able to see the screen, we all means this is the requirement. This is the need of today. Verbal communication skills should be very good. We should be able to handle team. Team collaboration should be there. We should know how to handle team. Listening skills should be very good. Only after that we can apply whatever we have learned. These are basically presentation skills. If you're not good at, then you will be out of your office, out of your school, okay? Or you will be asked that just do more practice on it. Okay. Can you get all these things at one place? No, because what you will see, you will think that, okay, if I want to learn presentation skill, you need to join some different platform. If you want to learn listening skills, you want to join some different platform. As it is not possible. Why? Because we don't have much time to go at different places to learn these things. But there is a platform, Toastmasters, which knowingly, unknowingly teaches you many things and you learn and excel in many areas. And then you will be a better person after joining the Toastmasters. So what it is, I believe that everyone who is sitting over here knows that it is a non-profit organization. It has global presence. Means if you're a member of this club, if suppose you shifted to any other country as well, then you can join Toastmasters over there. It has global presence. And peer learning, led programming, there is no proper teaching classes that you are going to teach you. Supportive environment is there, leading opportunities, networking and communicating. These are some benefits which we have spoken earlier. These are the benefits which you can learn. Means personal growth. You can enhance your communication skills. You can give constructive feedback, which is really helpful when you are into a team and you are leading a team. You can do evaluation very well. You can personal growth as well. Means when you learn all these things, then automatically you will personal growth will increase. A typical Toastmaster speeches, this is the benefit of the new member. If there are guests, it is already spoken by Toastmaster of the day. It has three sections. First section is the prepared speeches section. Second is the table topic master, which is the impromptu speeches section, where everyone is given chance, whether is a guest or a Toastmaster, can speak up to 2 minutes, where you learn how to think and structure your speech. And then you can excel in that. And the very important part, which I like the most, evaluation. Because when you get feedback and you apply it, implement it, only then you can improve in your next speeches. And if you get constructive feedback, only then you think that, okay, now I am going to apply it. But if you get some critics, then you are not going to apply it. But it does not, it don't happen in the Toastmasters. You will get a very good evaluation. So now you have joined Toastmasters. What next? You need to choose. Have you have logged into the pathways? You have chosen your path. There are 11 paths. I'll go quickly because this is for the new members. There are 11 specialized learning paths where you can choose any of the paths, and one path you will get as free. Means if you want to excel in dynamic leadership, you can choose that path. If you want to excel in effective coaching and so on, you can choose any of the paths. If, for example, if you want to go for coaching after your office hours, you want to choose or you want to do as a business as a coach, then you can choose as a effective coaching path. How? After becoming the member, there is a form. I request that who join, they should fill that form on their on his or own to set your own personal goals. Okay, means that you are setting your goals, you are setting your competence skills automatically, that you are setting your goal and how you are going to apply it. Each path has 5 levels. So you need to complete those levels. And when you complete all levels one by one, you can have many resources out there and you will be excel after selecting any of the paths. Say, for example, you are choosing dynamic leadership or communication skills. But what is going to be improved over there? Public speaking and interpersonal skills. If you see, these are common in each and every path. Apart from that, core competencies are there: strategic leadership, coaching, and project management skills. So you are learning public speaking and interpersonal communication skills in each and every path, right? So you have chosen pathways. You need to log in it, and I'll go just quickly for it. You can choose path if you are very firm that you are confident you want to choose that path. You can straight away choose view all path option, and it shows all the paths listed over there. Or otherwise, you can take an assessment. Say you are confused. I want to choose dynamic leadership. I want to choose communication skill, which is best for me. Then you can select those two paths, and then an assessment will be done. Based on the assessment, it will guided by the Toastmaster International website that this path would be best for you. Now, suppose you have chosen your path, you are logging, you will come to the base camp of your learning path. And you will open the curriculum. You will see all paths are there. And say, for example, you have chosen first level. You want to complete it, and there are resources available. You can get resources and then learn how you can apply. And many examples are set over there. Before starting it, what you can do is you can set your evaluation first, where you stand before delivering any speeches. Then after that, you need to give marks to your own, whether you have improved or not. Then you can select on your own. Likewise, you will complete all the paths and then your level 1 visit will be completed. Now, when you complete your level 1, this is your duty to submit those levels, and those submitting a mail will be received by VP Education and the President. So you need to go after them. Please submit that. Only after that you will get the level 1 certification. Otherwise, you will not get. Okay. Then everyone should give eyes. VP Education. Anshuman is the VP Education over there. You need to go after them because that is their duty to get it done for you. Okay. That is good. But now you understood that that is your duty because that everyone does his or her part. Automatically things falls in place. Okay. Now, after that, you can get many awards like Triple Crown Award. You can deliver, you can complete 3 paths, then you will automatically be available, means eligible for getting Triple Crown Award. And I would request the president of the club, please try to get Triple Crown Award as much as possible for this club. Okay. Now, you can get education badges and certificate as well. When you complete level 1, means PP Education or president approve your levels, the certificate will come automatically to your mail. Just get print out done. जो भी करना है आप उसको करके रखेंगे, ठीक है. Now try to get awards Now, club meetings, I am not going to ask about this. How to start? That you need to learn. Means when you join Toastmasters, then how you can start? Just start taking three auxiliary roles first: counter, grammarian, and timer. After that, deliver your icebreaker speech. And then take the table topic master role. Then play evaluator role. Complete level one, and then submit it, and then finally become the general evaluator. Okay. Now, mentorship. If you have got mentor, I am not sure, but you can ask for the president or VP education. Please assign some mentor to you. It will encourage you, and then it will help you out in submitting or achieving more than you possible. How to implement it inside or outside Toastmasters? You can take any of the roles at club level. Leadership qualities will increase. Area level or division level, as we have taken, and your horizon will increase. Decision making skills, many things will improve. Regional level, you can take the roles. That is how you can take roles inside the Toastmaster. Outside, we have recorded some testimonies of people. This lady has joined Toastmasters recently, and listen what she says. ये रन नहीं हुआ यहाँ पर रन नहीं हुआ दिस इज अ वीडियो एक्चुअली हाँ यस
Everyone, I recently joined Toastmaster 3 months back, and I really loved it. The reason I loved it because I was looking for such a platform where I can
यहाँ
represent
से
myself. I am in between those person who is not judging but who is genuinely giving you the feedback, evaluating you, and giving you the improvement point which you can work on. And also, no matter what, how experienced you are, where you are,
यस यस बंद हो जाएगा ना यहाँ से is controlling from here actually
what your skills are, they everyone
time जाएगा what happened
Everyone is helping each other. You can learn many skills, not only communication skill, but you can improve other areas like leadership skill because there are many roles and there are different types of other roles in this Toastmaster, and you can improve your active listening. So many things are. I really find it, and that's the reason I loved it. Also, the flexibility.
Toastmaster Mike, it was audible and visible when you played from the presentation too. All was good. I think we have heard the entire thing. Yeah.
any skill, not only leadership
let me summarize she has joined 3 months back
She was able to host in show 15th of August. She had confident
that she started taking and second is from your own club
Hi, good morning. Myself Jaswant. I'm a working professional.
यहाँ के लोग कैसे one is
I think it's getting stuck somehow.
Managing here administration department. I have worked multiple corporates in the same facility and administration department. I'm a very newly joined Toastmasters club, bright beginning. Here I'm enjoying
I think recording
uh, the club meetings which is happen in weekly basis. One of the best benefit of joining Toastmasters is to improve your communication skill. Keeping that mind,
so he when
very
I asked him you need to means record your video he was like okay can I record it then he recorded it and then he submitted it. Yeah, I know. Okay. Next, she is Sumedha, and she joined Toastmasters in 2020. Just because of Toastmasters, she was able to host a dance show in 2022, and she was able to recite a poem with RJ Ginny in one of the show because she used to she used fine.
Yeah, you're audible, Toastmaster. All good, all good.
All good, all good. Okay. Now she is able to recite poem at that particular studio because she felt that she is very much confident because she delivered or recited poem many times in the Toastmasters, and whenever she got the feedback, she is trying that. Next is, and you need to listen this as well.
Hi, I am Puneet and I want to share how Toastmasters has truly transformed my life. Struggling in public speaking and being anxious in social interactions was my trait. But now, thanks to supportive environment and structured programs, I have become a confident communicator and a better leader at work. Toastmasters taught me how to articulate my thoughts clearly, which has significantly improved my presentations and meetings. I no longer dread speaking up. Instead, I look forward to sharing my ideas in social settings. But it's not just about speaking. The leadership roles and feedback sessions have honed my organizational and interpersonal skills as well. I have learned to listen actively, give constructive feedback, and build strong and collaborative relationships. The best part of it is the incredible people I have met along the way. My fellow Toastmasters are a diverse
Now he is Now he is Chintan Seth, and he has opened his Polish Your Purpose, uh, his own organization. But again, he learned many things because he learned this many things, and he organized many functions in the colleges just because he learned it from how to manage the contest. He mismanaged many contests in the Toastmasters, and he is Anand Katyayani. He joined Toastmasters and he learned storytelling skills. And on based on that, he opened his own training firm, Kathakari, and he is teaching many students over there how to teach storytelling. And how can I forget to tell about myself what I learned and applied? I told you that I joined Toastmasters in 2018, and at the same time, I was heading one event organization for admin professional group as a chairperson. We were looking for the speakers in 2019, we need to host an event. It's kind of best secretary of the year event, and it is for 3 months from writing written tests to top five and top three. And many things are going to be arranged in this. I learned leadership skills in Toastmasters, and I applied. I had 8 team members with different mindsets, and I learned in Toastmasters how to manage these different mindset people, give them job. Even I had my very senior ladies with me, and I was very reluctant to give them job, but I learned how to get work done by those ladies. And this contest happened, and 200 participants were there. I was able to deliver my speeches, and it happened in ITC Moria in 2018, and it actually boosted my confidence. And last but not the least, he is the winner of this year semi-finals in international speech contest. I want you all to please listen to him.
How good can you be? My name is Furzy Gotwalko. I joined Toastmasters 6 years ago to find out about this group of people who enjoyed speaking. And now I stay in it because I want to find out what I'm really made out of. Toastmasters allows us to explore ourselves. And as they say, the unexplored life is not worth living. Here in Toastmasters, we live on the edge. We live on the edge of who we are and who we can become. We learn to become better speakers. We learn to become better teachers. We learn to become better mentors, better coaches, better leaders. We learn to become better parents, better sons, better daughters. We learn to become better. Toastmasters is 100 years old this year. But make no mistake, this is not your father's Toastmasters. This is your Toastmasters. And it is your Toastmaster journey.
So that is what just I wanted to show you.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Anjana.
So thank you very much. Let me say thank you. I am just going, I'm removing my presentation over here, stopping my screen. And thank you for bearing with me because I just wanted to show all means before joining and after joining, what are the benefits you can get and how you can apply professionally and personally apart from the Toastmasters. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Anjana, for that enlightening session. And in the interest of time, I'd like to now invite our table topping master for the morning, Toastmaster Shaunak, to take it away. And Toastmaster Shaunak, unfortunately, you just have time for 4 table topics. And I'll request the folks who haven't got much speaking time, if we can invite them, and I can read out who will get the least speaking time today. It'll be
So
Toastmaster.
invite our guests because I think,
Yeah, like
sorry,
my session will be to invite an experienced speaker first, and then take it to the guests. So maybe for your
who
benefit, I
are
can.
the experienced apart from us in the
Yeah, I'm just
online because
checking it.
I think we got enough time, but online who all we have?
So Toastmaster Sangeeta and like soon to be Toastmaster Nikita are the guests you can invite. And I think you can invite someone from the audience there for the
Yep.
first speech, and then move on to the online audience.
Hello everyone. As part of the table topics, I will invite the speakers to speak on any impromptu topic for 1 to 2 minutes. There will be a 30 seconds of buffer time that you will get. What happens with the table topic? I mean, these table topics give us a perspective where we imagine and deliver a speech in just 1 to 2 minutes without having any context. And that is what is the whole purpose of this table topics here. So I would like to invite our guests today, the guest or the to be the Toastmaster.
Toastmaster
Yes.
Jagat. Yeah.
So let me start with our the table topic with Toastmaster Jagat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And your topic of the day is you being a Bollywood superstar. Toastmaster Jagat, you being a Bollywood superstar.
Superstar. I never wanted to be a superstar in Bollywood. However, I wanted to become a defense person. Generally, we call in childhood Fauji. And that time, it was my fascination that I will become a Fauji. And somehow I couldn't. Right now, I am working in a IT company. But still, I felt that if I am doing something for my society, we can do some uh, for the charity or cleanliness and other things we can do for the society, then it means that however I am not serving in towards the border side, however I am serving towards my nation as a civilian. So I never wanted to become a superstar in the Bollywood, but if we start doing few things for our country, for our society, for our family, maybe we will be a superstar. However, trust me, guys, you all are superstar. Where? Can you tell me where you are superstar? In front of your family. As a mother, as a father, as a brother, as a kid. Like, as a kid, you are a superstar for your mom and dad. As a you as a wife, you are superstar of your kids, of your husband. So we all are superstar. We do not look at the Bollywood, Tollywood, Hollywood. I don't know, but we all are superstar, and we should continue our journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jagat, to share your perspective. Now, I would like to invite our guest today to be Toastmaster Nikita to speak on one hidden treasure you recently discovered. Nikita, one hidden treasure you recently discovered.
The one hidden treasure that I recently discovered is that um, that I can make connections with people uh, without them being intentional. I can just start a conversation and it turns out to be something that can work out for mutual benefit and start friendships that way in the most random places. And I've always been a dog person, but I've always wanted to, have a cat also. Recently, a cat person, and when I moved here recently to Gurgaon, I discovered that from the top of my building I could see a litter of kittens, like a very sleek kitten, in the street, and they were like 10 in number. So I was very happy that this is the kind of cat friendship that I've discovered as well. I don't have to have them in my home, but I get to have them in the street and I can visit them anytime. They're just 2 minutes walk away. So basically connection with people and animals. That is the hidden treasure that I have discovered recently.
Thank you so much to be Toastmaster Nikita. Now, I would like to call upon our next guest today, to be Toastmaster Sanjida, to speak on your journey to the moon. Sanjida, the journey to the moon.
Hi everyone. My journey to the moon. My journey to the moon would be so people say aim for the moon and you'll reach the stars. So my journey for the moon would be the uh, can I just take 30 seconds probably? Okay, all right. Um, Okay, so my journey to the moon would be my task list, or my short-term goals and my long-term goals. Uh, so moon here is a kind of far-fetched goal for me, which I tend to, reach in probably 5 years down the line, and to okay, this is quite tough than I thought. I'm going to try again probably. Um, Sorry, I just don't have anything to say. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, thank you so much, to be Toastmaster Sanjida, for trying on this. But
I
in the
am a Toastmaster basically. I am a member of,
okay,
yeah.
my apologies, Toastmaster Sanjida. So, with this, I'll hand over the proceeding to the presiding officer today, Toastmaster Vidhu. Sorry, Toastmaster. Okay. Okay, with this, I'll hand over the stage back to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Anshuman.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Shaunak. Sorry you had to be brief today, but in the interest of time, we are accommodating the best we can. And in that segue, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Mayank to take forward the general evaluation section. Over to you, Toastmaster Mayank.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Uday, Toastmaster Anshuman. Section where, oh, thank you so much. Now the mic is back on. We commence the evaluation section, and for that, we will have the speech evaluations on a back to back basis by Toastmaster Vidhu. So, gear up for evaluation. Thank you. Over to you.
For Toastmaster Gaurav's speech, Toastmaster Gaurav, it was a delight to hear your viewpoint and what is your leadership style. Overall, and I'll be a little concise considering the time crunch we have right now. So, the structure, the thought process through which you have communicated your leadership style was very different. It was not something which was very, internet scripted. It was, you've used so much anecdotes. You have explained everything so much chronologically and with your own definitions by sharing your anecdotes, by sharing what is outcome of that particular leadership style is, which was a very good way of engaging people. Now, coming to the recommendation part, there were a couple of recommendations I felt. One was around the timing. So I think you went up more than 12 minutes, approximately 10 minutes. And I believe this happens when we are joining the meetings online because we usually don't refer to time or the audience how the audience is responding to our speech. So might be the reason could be that. Then what I felt is there could be, since the speech vocal variety could have been introduced. There were, I mean, it started off when it goes a little flat at some places, so you can add more of vocal variety in your speech. Considering the subject was little technical leadership style, so there is not much of drama you can add. But since you use so much of anecdotes in those leadership styles, you can still experiment with those vocal. Overall, the speech you have delivered is quite engaging, uh, very original in context, and it never felt like you were going off track or you lost the track of the structure of the overall speech. So kudos for that. For Toastmaster Aryan, who delivered his icebreaker speech, first it doesn't sounded like a first speech, to be honest. You were so comfortable. The first phase, the first part of the way you started off was very I would say engaging. Like people was able to relate, and the way you open your arms and everything, it felt like you were not at all conscious or anxious of the stage or what people will think. So that is a very good point. And you have a plus point that you have good storytelling skill. Okay, so you can build on that. The recommendation part is that since you had time, and this is what we learned from Toastmasters, experiment. And this I'm trying to learn from Mayank and Anshuman because they're very spontaneously, they're able to create content. So since you were delivering a speech, you were having good time, like 7, 8 minutes, and you almost covered like 5 minutes. So you were having time. So in the meanwhile, you could have built stories, something around yourself. So that's how we challenge ourselves, in this forum. So that is one thing you can experiment. Overall, the posture, how comfortable you were. One more recommendation is you have a very good hold on the language. That is a plus point, right? But when you are speaking with such big forums, you need to also understand that there are audiences from different backgrounds. So you need see how people are responding and then tweak to your local variety. Like if there is a need to pace it down, you can pace it down. If you feel okay, people uh, are up to your speed and they know okay, they are understanding of what the flow is and they are at that pace, so it's fine. Otherwise, you can accordingly modify your speed. Overall, the way you have delivered is phenomenal. It was magnificent. So kudos to that, and I look forward to more such speeches. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vidhu, for the combo feedback on Toastmaster Gaurav and Toastmaster Aryan's speech. We now invite on stage our tag team. I'll request Toastmaster Jagat come and present the time report. You.
Good morning, all. I do not want to share the timing report today, but I am sharing because we missed completely the time management, what we talking about today. But anyway, I want to share the timing of the prepared speech first. Toastmaster Gaurav Chaudhary took 30 minutes and 19 seconds, and Toastmaster Aryan was the icebreaker speech, and you took 3 minutes 21 second, and it is less than 4 minutes, but it's okay because it was your icebreaker, and as your evaluator said that it was quite very good, in fact. So you played a very good speech, and then evaluator side, uh, Vidhu took overall the combo evaluation, and she took 4 minutes. So kudos to you, well in time, and then Toastmaster Anjana, she is a division director and she is here. We running we started a educational drive of area, not area, in fact, division H, and we are going to the different clubs for sharing about the educational drive, especially for the newcomers. I hope that you got the idea, and due to the technical challenges, she took around 20 minutes. So it's a learning for us because we have to give this educational drive in other clubs. So we should respect time. And then table topic, uh, two guests shared a table topic. Nikita took 1 minute 24 seconds. Jagat, I believe myself took nearly 2 minutes, 1 minute 58 somewhere. And Sanjida left the meeting, but she took 57 seconds within a less than 1 minute. So it's okay. That's it from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you. With tag, now we invite the R counter, who is Toastmaster Anshu.
It was it was quite an easy evaluation for me because we've had such amazing speakers. Not many have used any filler words. Actually, none of them have used any filler words, so it was quite an interesting, really, you know, amazing meeting. I especially want to commend our guest Nikita. Even for her first speech, she had very good flow. She did not use any filler words. So congratulations. Thank you so much.
Well, my, I'm sure Toastmaster Anshul was so engrossed in listening to the speech that he forgot to maintain that tally. But don't worry, we've got you covered. This meeting is live transmitted on live streamed on YouTube. So do check out the meeting and see for your places that where there are fillers or pauses or something else. Discovery mode for you. Yeah. I'm engrossed. Right. Now we come on to the grammarian role. Feedback from Toastmaster Shaunak or the grammar.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mayank. I'm audible, guys. Some very good speeches, some very good use of words, such as persuade, empower, transformation, leadership. There could be some better usage of words, my way or highway. It's not grammatically wrong, but we could have used a better word for that. There was another thing which was recommended for hour. It should be requirement of an hour. I guess since you were in that flow, so you didn't realize, but that's okay. Then there are some more improvement areas which I want to highlight here. Come to my class. Rather, it should be came to my class since we are talking about past tense. Told them instead of tell them. See me inside. It should be saw me inside. So these are some of the improvement areas. Apart from that, there are two feedbacks from my side with respect to the speeches I've heard. First is the use of the mother tongue language. So as per English, it's not wrong, but when we speak such words, it makes the speech less impactful. So we can try upon, where we can improve on such words and the usage of mother tongue language. The second is optimizing the speeches. When I talk about optimization of the speeches, I mean a lot of time we make a simple word delivered in 4 or 5 sentences. Rather, we can optimize those things and can be delivered in just one sentence. So these are some of the learnings from the today's meeting, and that for all of us. With that, I hand over the stage back to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Mayank.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shaunak, for that magnificent and recognition. I'd like to now switch over to the general development. Today's meeting number 220 of Branding Master Club. It's started about 5 minutes late. The both players were available.
Make your voice is not audible. I think it got stuck. Can you do a audio check? Not audible, sorry.
Is it audible now?
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. As a general evaluator, I present my report on the meeting number 220 of Bright Beanie Toastmaster Club. The meeting started about 5 minutes late. Role players were available either before the start of the meeting or before their role came in. We had a grammarian who wasn't available, and thank you so much, Toastmaster Shauna, for picking up the role at the last minute as a grammarian. We had an excellent presence of leadership of Toastmasters in today's meeting with Toastmaster Gaurav, who's the program quality director, Toastmaster Anjana, who's the division director, and Toastmaster Jagat, who's the area director. A handsome presence by the members of the club, and it's a testimony that the club is growing with your presence. And thank you so much for your continued presence. Thank you, Viru, for balancing the gender equality ratio. And we'll encourage you to solicit more female members to the club to balance that ratio. You don't feel odd one out, yeah? The meeting structure was explained by Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Anshuman, and Toastmaster also greeted the guests. I think we had Toastmaster Sanjita joining in late, but otherwise, to be Toastmaster Nikita joined in time, and hence she was able to introduce herself. Uh, Toastmaster of the Day engaged everybody by encouraging them to share miracles in life and outside the life. Uh, Toastmaster speech won by Gaurav Chaudhary. It was a great insight on your leadership style, Gaurav. And as I said, since you hadn't spoken for past 3 years in the club meetings, there was a huge downpour of your speech quota and thoughts today here. And we'd love to hear you more often so that, and the reduced timing. On speech two by Aryan, our newest Toastmaster. One round of applause for our newest Toastmaster of the club. And you had a marvelous speech and great. It didn't feel like you are giving it for the first time. You were not at all nervous, and I'm sure that was not part of any other icebreaker speech until today. So you set a new benchmark for the next icebreaker guys to see that. Oh my God, probably they will be more scared and timid about it. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anjana, for the learning session and you're guiding our new members on the various pathways. They have either just selected or they will be selecting, so that will come in and will handy for them. A little on the timing part, as you have more clubs to go, you focus on the timing. If we need to separate the whole meeting setup. Table topic master, Toastmaster Shauna. It's a unsaid rule that because you may have newer people who are not familiar with what to speak always get in an experienced Toastmaster first. No matter how much time you have to get in, pull in one experienced Toastmaster. It could be any one of us who delivered two or three in the past. Uh, it also helps the Toastmasters, or the guests to understand that how different a topic can be taken. In terms of, so for example, the topic that you given to Toastmaster Sanjita was your journey to the moon, right? Somebody would be talking about the moon, right? I would say journey to the moon, or you mean a piece of moon? You mean to Maya? Well, that's what my name means, right? So I have now left the moon on a side, and I will talk about my journey to myself, right, or around me. So that's a different way of how people can take up topics. Um, Toastmaster Nikita, I think you started a great discussion session with your love for dogs and then switching over to cats. Yeah, there are plenty of cats around in phase three, right? And it's a nightmare sometimes to sleep at night. And another important thing is that the grammarian Toastmaster Shaunak pointed out was switching over to your mother tongue or any other language. I happened to do that same error in my very first meeting when I spoke something and I added. I think, mm, going back in time, even in our English debate competitions or speech contests that used to happen in school, there used to be kids who will come and speak up a sentence or a paragraph in Sanskrit and then, go with the English debate, right? Just to bring in that different element. It's not a problem if you're using one, but you have to do the English translation for it. For example, you may say, in India, we believe in Athidi Devo Bhava. That is, the guest is like a god. That is acceptable. Another thing is that you will find a lot of people in English meetings, uh, in office business meetings, using the word to instead of so, right? And it's very common because we are accustomed to using those words, right? But as long as you're giving an English translation for it, it's fine. But all of this so, all of this are will count as fillers. Even in fillers, it is acceptable to have up to 5% of your content as fillers, right? If you're speaking for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, if you spoken two or three filler words, which is acceptable because when I do the application and I try and do listen to that speeches, it says, yeah, you are almost great. Less than 5% is great. So these are some of the learnings. And now that we're buzzing on time, I'd like to conclude on my proceedings and pass on the stage to Toastmaster of the day to seek feedback from the members present. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Anjuman.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Mayank, for the comprehensive feedback, and thank you to all the general evaluator role players for the feedback. Just to conclude my brief theme I could share today, I'll just share a 30-second clip. Some of you might have already seen it. And here it goes.
If you build it, he will come. If you build it, he will come.
Yeah, just to give a bit of context on that, basically, this guy was thinking of building a baseball field in that agriculture field. And he was pondering, should I build it, not build it, because very passionate about it. And he hears voices, if you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. So, about miracles, some miracles may happen by serendipity, but most of the miracles may have to be manufactured. So, for example, Bright Beginning Toastmasters Club was a brainchild of Toastmaster Gaurav. If you build it, they'll come. He built it along with fellow Toastmasters, and today we are coming to that club, right? Similarly, any job or any any miracle, be it like family or your new dream home. It may be a miracle, but we have to work hard for it, take risks, take bold risks, which may be beyond our wildest imaginations, but we have to fill the foundation for it. And once we build foundation for it through skills, talent, resources, pursuing a vision which feels unreasonable to us today, you're setting up a home ground to get that miracle to happen in the future. So we may feel miracle is beyond our control, but it is not. Let's build foundation which can enable us to have so many miracles like today, where we saw Toastmasters Anjana, Toastmasters Jagat, Toastmasters Gaurav joining a beautiful meeting because we built this platform where they could come and share their wisdom. So thank you everyone. I hope all of us had a productive meeting. Before we conclude, I'd like to invite soon to be Toastmaster Nikita to share her feedback on how she felt about the meeting today morning.
Uh, I really liked it, and I'm so glad that I attended whole of it. And I like the evaluation part so that you know what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. And I think I don't know which Toastmaster, but it was who evaluated at the end. They touched upon each and every individual, and also added an anecdote with it, like a line or two about each. So it has been a really really good experience to attend this meeting as a guest, and I um, look forward to being a member participant. Thank you.
Amazing. Thanks a lot for joining soon to be Toastmaster Nikita, and we look forward to having you maybe in the physical setting in the next meeting Saturday morning 10:30. At the same time, the person we're referring to is Toastmaster Mayank, and I'll like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster Mayank to conclude the proceedings for the day. Over to you, Toastmaster Mayank.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anshuman. It was lovely to host you all for today's meeting. Before I conclude, I'll invite on stage our division director, Toastmaster Anjana, to come and share her experience with today's meeting. Toastmaster Anjana.
Like Toastmaster Mayank. It was really wonderful meeting, and I saw that everyone was very interested and take up the role on the spot. And it happens only when you seriously taking up this Toastmaster in your journey and want to apply. And kudos to everyone who joined today and deliver your speeches. Thank you very much, and looking forward for such good and experience with more members into your club. Thank you very much. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anjana. And with that, I get an assurance that we have more leads coming from you to our club. Right, right. Toastmaster Jagat, some feedback from you. Right. Oh, you've come here. You've come here.
Actually, Mayank knew that I will share always good feedback. That's why he called me. Good. Your club always are doing good. And last time when I came, that time we were 11. And today I want to announce very good news that our member count right now is 14, and we have some more potential member who will join the club. So kudos to all of you. Congratulations to Bright Beginning Club, and special congratulations to Mayank because he is a leader and leading this club, and we should proud uh, on this club as well as our leader that we have Anshuman, we have Mayank, Shaunak, and you all are leader basically. So as a leader, we are making our club in a top position. I can say because I am the area director, I am managing four clubs. And I can say that your club is doing very good. Trust me. And so my best wishes to all of you. And I will keep coming to your club and share good news with. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. And with this, we hope to see you next Saturday, same time, which is 10:30 a.m., 10:25